Hey everyone, welcome to Planning to Prosper. In today's tutorial, we are going to dive into widgets. I will share a general overview of what you will have access to as a P2P customer, and I will show you how to create your own custom widgets using the new sticker books that just launched in November 2022. I'm also going to show you the widget organizer that you can use if you'd like to organize your widgets. So first, I wanted to mention that as a P2P customer, you have two types of widgets available to you depending on what you have purchased. If you have access to the P2P library, which comes with the hub system, the 1-month planners, and the add-ons that launched after the hub came into existence, you will be able to download several widgets that come in various formats. So let me show you what those look like real quick. So I'm going to tap on this little download button down here in the lower right-hand corner. I do have a video that walks through how to access the library. It also gives a tour of what you can find in the library, so I highly recommend checking that out if you haven't already. But I'm going to tap on this little download button. It's going to pop up an external link. I'm going to tap yes to go to that external link, which is going to take me to Dropbox, where the Prosper You Planner library is housed. Now at the very bottom here, there is a folder titled Widgets. So if you tap on that folder, it's going to open up several different files. So there's dark mode widgets, light mode widgets, widgets that are transparent to layer on top of things, and those come with a black script and a white script, and then transparent labels and weather icons. These are the widgets that were originally created for the hub system as a bonus item to enhance your planning experience, and I didn't want to just remove them from the library when we developed our second set of widgets, which you get access to through the brand new split screen sticker books that launched this fall. So let's take a quick look at what these widgets look like. I'm going to open up the light mode here and just tap on this activity tracker here. So again, these come in various different shapes and sizes and types and all of that. So you're welcome to use these. They've been very popular. I see them in a lot of people's different spreads and everything. They're very, very similar to the new widget inserts, which I'll show you in just a moment. But you can go in, download these as you need them and take a look at them and everything. One little note is that for the transparent labels, if you go, or for the, for the transparent white script labels, if you go in here and your iPad is in light mode, you're not going to see what's there because it is white script on a white background, so it just all blends in. So just kind of take note of that, but they are there. Those are the widgets that you can access through the Prosper You Planner library. And again, you get access to the library through the hub, through your 1-month planners, through your add-ons that were created after the hub came about. But let's go ahead and take a look at the brand new split screen sticker books and the widgets in those. So I'm going to go back to GoodNotes. And I'm gonna go to sticker book 2 here. So this is the New Year's sticker book that I absolutely love. So these are the new split screen sticker books, and the bottom tab here says widgets. That's where you're gonna find all of your widget shapes, as well as a link where you can download your widget inserts. So previously I had released a pre-done set of widgets that matched each sticker kit. They were an add-on item that you could choose to purchase with a kit if you wanted to. The colors and shapes were set in those widgets. There was no room for customization. So one request I received tons and tons of times was to make the shapes and colors of the widgets more customizable. Many wanted color changing widgets, but I'm going to be honest, I am not the biggest fan of those. First of all, they are limited to GoodNotes users only, and they can also be a bit finicky, specifically when writing on them and then trying to erase and all of that. So I just decided in the new split screen sticker books to offer tons of different shapes and colors that are totally blank, and then give you access to the mini inserts, let's call them, to create your own custom widgets. So the widgets come in 3 different shapes and in several different styles. They come as vertical, rectangle, which you see here on the top. They come in horizontal rectangle, and they come in a rounded square. For the rectangles, you can also choose between a more rounded edge and then a more straight edge. And then of course they come as pattern shapes. They come in light mode, in dark mode, as two-tone, and then as solid. And then you'll also find them offered in every color of the kit, which is really great. So this gives you so much flexibility when it comes to where you want to put the widget on the page of your planner, what color you want to use, and that is the name of the game when it comes to the hub system. Our goal is to make your planning experience as simple as possible, while also offering tons of freedom to customize and make your planner work for your specific needs and creative preferences. So the shapes themselves will change for every kit in terms of the designs and the colors used. The inserts, however, that you layer on top of the shapes will remain the same, though I will be adding more in the future as time permits. We made accessing the inserts as simple as possible by providing a link to Dropbox where you can download them, available on every widget page of the kit. So you can see up here where it says download widgets here. And the inserts are made specifically for these shapes, whereas the widgets in the P2P library were not. The proportions are going to be kind of, different. The beauty of digital planning though is that you can easily crop stickers and shapes and resize them if you prefer that style, but you'll have to do a little bit of tweaking, just so you know. Again, I didn't want to just remove those widgets from the P2P library when these new widget inserts dropped in the shop, but the new widget organizer and the shapes in the new sticker books are made for these inserts that you access through this link, and not for the widgets I previously showed in the P2P library. So I hope that makes sense. So let me demonstrate how incredibly easy it is to create your widget. I use a light mode planner, so I'm gonna go to my light mode shapes here, but I could also, you can use any of them honestly. You can use pattern, two-tone, solid, there's lots of options, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do the light mode for demonstration purposes. And I'm gonna make sure images is on, yes it is. And let's grab one of these vertical rectangles and hit copy. I'm gonna go over to my planner. I'm just gonna swipe to a blank page just so I can show you how this works. So I'm gonna make that nice and big so y'all can see it. So there's my shape. And then in my sticker book, as I mentioned, you can tap here to get to the little link in the Dropbox. So it's gonna pop up the external link. You're gonna tap yes. It's gonna take you to Dropbox, and now you have access to the horizontal rectangle widget inserts, the rounded square, vertical square, and weather icon. So everything is super labeled and you'll know exactly what shape you want. So we did a vertical rectangle, so I'm gonna go here. And you can choose between black script. They're all transparent. All these inserts are transparent, so you'll choose between black script or white script. So let's go ahead and go into the black script. And by the way, there's open folders if you want to just pop in and download a couple of the items. Then there's zip files if you want to just download the whole file in one go. I got a request to have both options available, so that's why I did that. So it's basically the exact same thing. This just allows you to download the entire file, and then this allows you to download to kind of like pick and choose what you want. So let's go ahead and go into black script since I'm using light mode shape, and we'll pick one to use. So let's say I want to, for Bible study, which I did this morning, I want to use this widget. What you can do is tap on it to open it. You'll see the little preview here, and again, if you go to the white script and you're using your iPad in light mode, when I go to white script, it's gonna look like there's absolutely nothing there. I promise you it is there, I promise. In fact, I'll show you guys that in just a moment. But let's go back to this black script, and then we'll go back to Bible study. I'm gonna tap on export down here in the lower right-hand corner. And then I'm going to save the image to my camera roll. You can see it said save to photos. I'll go back to GoodNotes, go back to my planner, and then I'm gonna open up my toolbar and go to my photos. There it is right there. You can see it's transparent. And again, these are sized to fit perfectly in here, so you can kind of just throw it in there. And it's so, Look how quick and easy that was. It fits perfectly. And now I have my little custom widget that I can put wherever I want. And you can use these, like you can make them as big as you want them to be. If you want this whole page to just be about Bible study, use some of your blank pages and just throw widgets in there. You can use them just like any insert, because that's essentially what they are. Widgets and inserts are one of the same. Inserts tend to be obviously a lot larger. They're meant to fill up a whole page and everything like that, but I've seen so many people take several widgets and just place them all over their page and create their own custom spread that way, so that's definitely an option. Now let me go ahead and show you the dark mode one too, so I can show you how these white script ones work. So for this one, let's go ahead and do one of the horizontal. So I'll copy that, bring that over to my planner. We'll paste the shape. These dark mode shapes look so amazing in the dark mode planners. I just cleaned out all of my GoodNotes, so I don't have one handy right now, but it looks so good. So then I'm gonna go back to the sticker book. I'll show you guys that widget organizer in just a moment. Go back to the sticker book. I am going to open up this link again. And again, you can also just download the whole file and split screen with your files if you want. But I'm gonna tap yes for the external link. Then we need the horizontal rectangle widget insert, so I'm gonna tap on that. And I did a dark mode shape, so I'm gonna want white script. You'd also want white script for those really dark colors. Some of the kits have really dark like blues and purples and stuff in them, so you'd want the white script for that as well. But let's do the same type of widget, the Bible study in horizontal, so you can kind of see the difference. Again, I'm gonna tap on export. It looks like nothing's there, right? I'm gonna tap on export. I'm gonna save the image. It saved it to my photos. Go back to GoodNotes. Go back to my planner. Open up my toolbar. And there is the insert there. And now you can see it's right there. And I can size this however large I want, but it fits perfectly in that shape. And so this is the same type of widget, Bible study, today's readings, and then a little spot for notes. And again, you can choose for the horizontal, vertical rectangles, you can choose between the more rounded corners and the more sharp like edge, straight edge corners and everything. And then let's go ahead and do a pattern one for the rounded squares, just so I can show you that. So let's do these little balloons here. I love these. So I'm gonna copy that. But as you can see, it's so incredibly simple to make your own widgets. It takes no time at all, especially, you know, once you get used to it and everything. And if you've got all the widgets downloaded, saved to your files or saved to your elements, or you're using the widget organizer, it makes it even faster because you don't have to go in and individually download each time. Although you've seen it hardly takes any time at all. But let's do this rounded square here, just to give you guys an idea of what this looks like. And then we'll go back to our sticker book. We will go back to this little button up here where you can download your widget inserts. Go back to Dropbox. Go to the rounded square widget inserts. I'm gonna use black script for this one. And we'll just do the same one. We'll do Bible study. So you can see there it is there. Export, save image, GoodNotes, and then we'll open our toolbar. And here's our little insert right here. And it fits right in that little rounded square. It's just kind of a condensed version of the Bible study where you don't have area, like an area for notes, but you can put in the readings and then check them off as you get them done and everything. So those are the widgets there. There's one widget specifically that I wanted to show you real quick. So let me go ahead and show you that here in this dark mode one, because it looks really cool. So I'm gonna delete that little insert, and then we're gonna go back. I wanna show you the Apple Watch tracker, because this one's pretty cool. So I discovered you can export a summary of your rings. If you use an Apple Watch and you close your rings, you can export a summary of it from the fitness app. So I wanna show you how that works. So let's go to white script. And I've got a ring tracker insert down here. There it is right there, ring tracker. Again, it looks like nothing's there, but I promise you it is. Export, save image, I did get a tip from a subscriber that said that if you're using your iPad in dark mode, it should pop up for you, but I use my iPad in light mode so you don't see it. And then go back to GoodNotes, go back to my planner, and then I'm going to go to my photo tool here and get that brought in. So you can see for the ring tracker, you have this big square here, and then you have an area where you can write in your stats for move, exercise, stand. You can check it off if you completed it. You can have some notes there as well. And then here's an exported summary, which is really bad. By the way, no judging, okay? No judging. For my Apple Watch rings on November 14th. And I sized this perfectly to fit. So the proportions are exactly the same, but you can put in your little summary on there, and I have the same for light mode as well, so let me just go ahead and show you that real quick just so you can see. So I don't think it hurts to show too many examples, right, of how these widget inserts are used. So let's go to our vertical. We'll do the black script. We'll find our ring tracker. Tap on that, tap on export, save image. It saved it to my photos. Go back to GoodNotes and open up my photo tool. There it is there. I'm going to make that as big as I want it to be. There's the ring tracker, and then I'll pull in that same little image. You can see it fits absolutely perfectly in there, which is so fun. So you can put a little summary of your rings, and then again you can put in, you know, what your stats, specific stats were, and check it off and everything. So those are some ring trackers there. I wanted to show you those in action just because I think they're really fun and interactive and everything. And if you're someone who really tracks your rings, you know, very closely, I think this is perfect for you. So those are some examples on how to create them. Now let's talk about how you can organize them. So you have a few options. You could simply just save the file, download the whole zip file of widget inserts to your Files app in an easy to find place, and then do split screen to drag and drop them in. It's really simple to do. I can just actually demonstrate that for you really quick. So download widgets here, yes. And then let's say I want to download these vertical ones in the black script. I'm gonna tap on the zip file, tap export, save to files. And I created like a desktop thing. And I don't remember if I created that or if it automatically came with, but anyways, just save it in a folder where you'll be able to find it pretty easily. But I'm gonna save it to my desktop. And now when I go to my Files app and I go to my desktop, I will be able to find that black script zip file, tap on it to open it up. So now you can see it's opening, it's downloading. There it goes. And now what I can do is when I'm in GoodNotes, I can split screen with Files off to the side, open up that folder, and voila, I can just pull these all in as I want, as I need them. You can just have that file again, just in an easy to find little spot. There's a couple examples of just how quickly and easily you can kind of pull all these in. So there's that one. And you just split screen, you just pull it all over. So that is an option, just have the whole file saved there and you're good to go. You can also save them in your elements. So if you wanted to save them in your elements, you could do that. So I could, for example, let's pull this up here a little bit. I can take the lasso it, add element, create a new collection, and put maybe like finance widgets. Finance widgets. Create. And then what you can do is you can split screen. You can either go to your elements here and like find your collection and all that kind of stuff, or you can open up the collection and do split screen like that. I personally find split screen to be easier to see, But if you have it in your elements, it kind of works the same way if you split screen, where you can hold it down and then pull it over, and it'll pull it over for you. Or you can look through your elements, you know, kind of by scrolling through your collections and all that kind of stuff and finding them. So you could organize them in your elements. That's another option that's specific for GoodNotes. I even have customers who use the notebook pages in their hub to organize their widgets, inserts, and stickers. So that's also an option if you want to use some of those blank notebooks that are in your hub. And what I'm referencing is, let me close this, is in your hub itself, you have all these notebooks. I used to do my budget here. I got away from it. But yeah, you've got all these notebooks here. So you could do, for example, let's see, I have random stuff in random places here. But you could do like, you know, notebook 8, frequently used widgets or something like that, or widget organizing. And you could title, you know, section 1, health and fitness widgets, section 2, faith widgets, section 3, meal planning widgets, and stuff like that. So you could organize an entire notebook if you wanted to, because you can split screen. I don't know if you all knew this, but you can split screen the same document. What you can do is you can pull GoodNotes over here, okay? And I'm in my planner currently. I can open up another instance of my planner, and I can go to my current week, go to week 1 here, and then say I've got some widgets in here, or we can scroll over here. Say I've got my stuff, you know, you could even like make the window panes more equal and stuff. But you kind of get the gist. So you can have your planner over here and like have your notebook pulled up where you've got your widgets organized, and do it that way as well. So that is another option. And then I also created this widget organizer for the widget insert specifically. So let's take a look at how this works. Now, the widget organizer, again, is made specifically for the widget inserts that you access through the sticker books. So you'll see the 3 shapes represented up here at the top. So there's the vertical rectangle, horizontal rectangle, and rounded square. And when you tap on a shape, it will take you to an index page. You'll know which shape you're on because it will circle it. It'll take you to an index page where you have 40 different sections essentially that link to pages where you can store your widgets. And it's up to you how you'd like to organize your widgets, but you could organize them, for example, alphabetically or by type, as I mentioned before. So you could do like health and fitness widgets, or memory keeping widgets, faith widgets, meal planning, favorite widgets, like frequently used widgets. So once you have a section labeled, it's going to take you to a page where you can organize your widgets. So let me just do an example. Let's say for my horizontal, or actually I'll do vertical since I already have that folder saved on my desktop. So let's say I want to do meal planning widgets. So I'm gonna write in, or you can type, I'll probably just type in Christmas Farmhouse. So we'll do meal planning. You can resize it, make it larger. And once you have your text in, you can just copy and paste that and then like rename it. It makes it really easy. But let's say I have my meal planning widgets there. So I'm gonna tap on that. It's gonna take me to this page. I'll know I'm on this shape because it'll have that circled, and you can see here it's the vertical rectangles. And you'll notice there's white and black right next to each other. That is so you can organize the widgets with white script and black script right next to each other. So I'll show you how that works too. So let's go ahead and download the white script as well for the vertical. So I'm gonna download the white script as well, export saved files, save it to my desktop, go to my files. It's under white script right here. I will unzip it. We'll go back to our organizer here. And again, this is meal planning. So I'm gonna pull my files up over here, go to my desktop, go to black script, and then I'm just gonna find my meal planning ones. So for meal planning, I can do, let's see, grocery list here. So I can pull that over, put that right here. And then I can do meal plan. I like Monday start, so I'm gonna put my meal plan right here. And then there's also a meal plan and list Monday start. It also does come in Sunday start, but I just prefer Monday. And then there's a meal tracker, so maybe I want to do that to track just a simple, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner and snack for the day. Let's see what else we have. Macros, you could do macros in meal planning, or you could do that in health and fitness if you wanted. Same with the WW points, water tracker, weekly menu. We could do that one. This one's pretty neat because it'll let you break it up by breakfast, lunch, and dinner for each day, so that's really helpful. And then that's pretty much it for those. And there's lots of space, you guys, in this widget organizer. Don't feel pressure to fill every single space that you have available to you, because there are going to be widgets launched in the future. As I have time, I'll be adding more and more to the Dropbox for the widget inserts and everything. So just stay tuned for that. But then you can find the matching with the white script. I'll open that up. And so I know, okay, I've got my grocery list, and I can drag and drop that over. And it's the exact same widget, but just with that white script to show up on those dark backgrounds. So I can kind of put those side by side and have everything in one spot, which is really, really nice. And as you can see, it takes no time at all to get this, you know, all set up, ready to go. You could save like Sunday start and Monday start too if you wanted to. Just have all of them there in case you want them or need them. But there's my meal tracker. I can save right next to that one. And then my weekly menu. Ooh, my stomach just made a weird noise. Sorry if you heard that. There's my weekly menu. So you kind of can see how this goes. So you just go through, you save, you know, you organize your widgets and put them where you want them to be and everything, and it's totally up to you how you want to, you know, organize them. But to get back to that main index page, you just tap on the shape itself. It'll take you back there. And when I tap on meal planning, it's gonna take me to this page where I have all my meal planning widgets. And you can save them, again, in each shape and everything like that. So you can kind of get all the ones that you want in one spot. You could do frequently used widgets if you want all of the widgets that you know you use every single day or every single week or every single month. You want them to be super accessible on one page. That would be a great idea. That's something that I will probably do. But you can kind of see how this works. So when I put the widget organizer in split screen mode, it's going to fit perfectly over here off to the side. And then I will be able to come over into my shapes, go to meal planning. I've got my white script saved right there. So I'll be able to just take the lasso and pop it over here. And there we go. I'm gonna show you that again. Super easy to do. Take your lasso. You can use your lasso or you can use the photo tool as well. I'll show you the photo tool just so you can kind of see how it works. You can just tap on it, hold it down, drag it over. So the organizer just allows you to have that separate space where you can, you know, keep everything organized, whatever works best for your brain and everything. Keep it organized, only have the widgets that you know that you're going to use versus having a whole bunch of widgets in a file that you may not use. You never know. Maybe there's a couple you need, maybe you want to use all of them. It varies across the board. So yeah, this is just a really great option for those who want to keep all their widgets organized in a split screen format in a separate booklet. And that is pretty much it for this tutorial. So I hope you found this information and the demonstrations helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below, ask in our Facebook community, or reach out to me directly via Etsy. If you enjoyed this tutorial, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to catch all of our future videos and tutorials, and I will chat with y'all later. Bye!